Hello everybody, Vicky97 here. Welcome to another video. This time I will talk about another series. This time I want to talk about, as you can see, the series Columbo. And the creators of the series were Richard Levinson and, I have to look for it, William Link. It was published from 1969 to 1978 and later on there was a gap then, and then from 1989 to 2003. And here you see the picture of Columbo in the third season, but there were 10 seasons of Columbo with 69 episodes. And yeah, and it's mainly the series Columbo is mainly about, as it says, about Columbo, who's an inspector and police inspector. I hope I get a police officer, he solves his cases, and he's very intelligent, and mostly in the most episodes there are a few different episodes, but the most you see what happened. You see the guy who is the murderer, and the series is about how Columbo finds out, not even mostly how he finds out that this is the murderer, mostly he knows it, but how to get him, you can say, and it's a game between Columbo and the murderer, and it's not mostly a physical fight, it's mostly a mental fight, always a mental fight. And Columbo is the cleverest person of this universe, of this series, and so we solve it and gets always the murderer. Columbo is portrayed by Peter Falk. Peter Falk lived from, I have to look for it, 1927 to 2011. He later became ill and gets Alzheimer and then died. And he has a class eye, eye, and it's glass, it's like because he had a tumor as when he was a child, and so he needs a prosthesis, and so that's for Peter Falk, and it's his famous role. The idea to Columbo comes from Dostoevsky's book. The author Dostoevsky wrote a book named, I have to look for the title in English. It's called Crime and Punishment, and the main character is named Raskolnikov, but there's another character who Columbo is based off them. He's called Petr Petrovich, I guess is, I hope I spell it right. And he, in the book, Raskolnikov murdered 2 persons, and it's about him, like he had the idea that if you are like can say higher person, like a little bit like Nietzsche, or based off a little bit maybe of the philosophy of Nietzsche, you can kill like a person who's not so intellectual high or something, and you can live with it. But he has, the feeling, how can I say it? He doesn't It doesn't feel right for him and stuff like that. I don't want to talk about the book right now, just about Piotr Petrovich. And this is a guy who tries to get him, and he's a little bit like Columbo, and William Link and Richard Levinson. They based Columbo off him and added some American attitudes and some stuff where they think it fits in well, you know. And you see by Columbo like stuff like his cigar or his jacket and his dog and his car, who are always the same, and it has often even sometimes running gag. Can I say it? It's often like a running gag, because always these stuff, and he doesn't look always like an police officer, Yeah, that's it for now, and see you guys. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed to watch the video. Bye bye.